Hi guys, welcome back to the Shelb Life. Welcome back to my channel. I'm actually a little bit behind on this video. This is a 1-year anniversary update of removing my breast implants. I actually had my anniversary in February, but things just got so busy. I just haven't recorded the video, but I'm here doing it now. It's been 1 year, over 1 year now since I removed my breast implants. Let me start by saying it's the best decision I ever made for my personal physical health, for my mental health, for literally my spirit. It just, I have a whole series on my journey of starting from finding out, making the connection between breast implant illness and my laundry list of symptoms for 8 years. And then the process going through it, going into the appointment, actually having them removed. And then updates after that on how my healing progress was going. So it's been a little while since I posted, but I thought a 1 year mark is a really great milestone to post on. So I didn't bring my list, but the symptoms that I used to suffer from were absolutely endless. Back pain, hip pain, joint pain, metallic taste in my mouth, nausea, including throwing up, dizziness, mind, like brain fog, loss of bowel control, like in your 30s, like that's not, depression, anxiety, pain, gut issues, and then having stroke-like events where I fall down and I can't see or hear, and I can't really function. And then, all this shooting, like, feels like electric going down my neck and back and down into my limbs. It's just been such exhaustion. I can't even get out of bed, spending days at a time in bed. Neurological, thyroid, autoimmune. It was like when I am here recording this for you today, I can barely remember what it was like to be that sick person for 8 years. But on the flip side, I am so happy to be able to sit here and update you today and tell you that most of those symptoms are all gone. I feel like a different person. I feel like I've been given a new lease on life, a new opportunity, a new chance to, make the best of my life, and to really be able to enjoy, because when you're in pain and you are sick, even though you put on a brave face and, you go around and you do the stuff you need to be doing, 80% of your brain is still occupied by how terrible you feel. It's really wild to be able to be freed of carrying around those things that I carried around for so long and just being like, okay, well, here we go. What do you want to do today? Like, I don't spend days in bed anymore. It's wild. It really is like night and day. And I'm so, so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for my support system. I'm so grateful for the groups that are out there and the other women that have been sharing their stories and that allowed me to make that connection between my sicknesses and my breast implants. And you know what? One thing I wanted to say is that I'm more of a woman now with my tiny little scarred breasts than I ever was with 32 double Ds. That's just my personal, but I'm in charge of my own life now. I'm in charge of my own health, and I have control again, and I'm endlessly grateful, that I did discover it when I did. And, here I am today telling you how wonderful I feel now. removing your breast implants, if you do believe that they're making you ill, in my case, right, has solved a ton of my issues, making life so much easier for me. But I want you to know your body takes a long time to heal. Your body takes a long time, your heart, your soul, your mental, your endocrine system, the detox alone. Your body takes a long time to heal. So here I am sitting at 1 year, and I want to tell you that it is not all peaches and cream now. It wasn't a fix-all. I still struggle with depression. I'm still on my antidepressants. I still have thyroid issues. I've tried 4 times over this year to come off my thyroid medication, and I feel really terrible. So at this point, at 1 year, I'm nowhere near ready. Maybe I'll never be ready to come off my thyroid, and I'm certainly not ready to come off my antidepressants. I'd love to sit here and say that my breast implants cause, every ailment that I've ever had. But, I don't think that would necessarily be true or fair. But 1 year is only 1 year of healing and detoxing. And so I think it's far too early to say, no, eventually I'm never going to need my antidepressants or my thyroid pills. But I think the real gist of what I'm trying to get across is that I made that leap of faith. No doctor was going to tell me that it was my breast implants. So I really did have to take the leap of faith and just know in my heart that, it was going to be the right choice for me and my family. When I woke up from surgery, I actually honestly believe that I died and came back to life on that operating table, because that is how different my life is than compared to what it was. So it's absolutely wild, and I'm eternally grateful. But I still want you to know that, I'm not out the other end and being like, I have no depression and no thyroid issues, because I most certainly do have both still. I think I would probably revisit trying to come off those 2 medications at a later date. But I'm not ready to do that now. And there's no rules. There's no governing body that says, you have to come off these things. Mental health is complicated, and we need to treat mental health just like we would treat the rest of our body. We accept that, we're sick or we're suffering, and we do what we need to do, to feel better. And that's what I'm doing. And I've got long past the shame and I'm on antidepressants, but look, my life is great. Why aren't I happy? It's not about that. It's about just finding the things that make you feel better. And the antidepressants and the thyroid medication make me feel better. So this is just a quick update, but to summarize, I think it's just really important that if you are reading about breast implant illness and you are making all these connections in your brain and you're going, oh my gosh, this is me, what is all this? Then you just need to trust your gut. There's nobody that's going to help support what you feel or support your theory, no medical professional. I mean, I think that we've come quite a bit, in terms of doctors starting to accept the connections between breast implant illness and people's sickness. But it's a big business. And I think it's important that you don't forget. Plastic surgery, breast implants are a very big business. And in my personal opinion, those companies, those conglomerates, those heavy hitters are not looking out for our health and safety and wellness. They're looking to make a buck. So when it comes time to you researching and making a decision, you really are on your own, and hopefully with the love and support of your family, you can make the right decision for your health. I know I did, and I don't regret I don't regret a single day. I just trusted my gut and went with it. And I swear, all the things that have happened in my life, your intuition knows your shit. You know what I mean? So it might just have to be a leap of faith that you take on how you feel inside. But yeah, so this is my 1 year update. I feel incredible. I'm like a new woman. Like I said, I'm still dependent on my antidepressants and my thyroid pills. But I'm totally okay with that. I'm okay to accept that. And maybe we can revisit it down the line when I've had, more healing and detoxing. But if I have to stay on those, for the rest of my natural life, I'm also okay with that because I'm in the best place that I could be right now in terms of mentally, physically, and spiritually. I mean, spiritual could probably use some work, but the mental and the physical, the way I feel is amazing. So thank you guys so much for joining me on my journey. It's kind of been a tumultuous one, but, I don't regret it and I have my life back. So it's pretty amazing. Yeah, and then I think I'll post maybe again at 2 years. I think we can give it a little bit more time in between posts, but please feel free to comment down below and ask me anything that you might want to know. I'm an open book and I'm here to help you in any way that I can. Of course, I'm not a doctor, but I have lived through it and I'm now out the other side. So comment below, let me know what you think and fire all your questions at me. Thank you again for joining me and 1 year anniversary. Feeling good. Mwah. Love you guys.